Hello everyone, this is Shadow Dragon shooting again from the test server, and this time we're going to do, what is this called? Troll Catastrophe at CR 116. And 116 is at the mid-level for this, because I think it goes from 105 all the way to 130 as far as relevancy. On live, when this initially got added, it was actually really hard at entry, but then they reduced the health at some point and it became doable at the minimum. And at 116 it should be pretty easy. So we'll see how the stats revamp treats this one. Yeah, but Troll Catastrophe is it's a solo op. So part of it's open world, part of it is two parts of it are inside. So because of that, it's sort of like different back-end programming than Spark Parallax, because there seems to be a difference. Like whenever they do a revamp, the ops, open world, and instances are treated differently. So just like my other video, I will mention that the disclaimer here is I don't have an ice character this high on live. Cryogenics is 81 on the live server. So I'll definitely pass through these steps again when they open up fire and or sorcery. Yeah, on the live server, by the time you're 116, you're doing this, you're basically whipping through it just for the 2 quick marks. Pretty routine. And you could clear this in like 7 minutes. Like most of the time is because you're moving around. Yeah, the boss fight is going to tell the story here. still running into the cooldown problems. This is much harder than live. Because in live I don't have to use the health barrel. So even if you're trading blows and playing the counter in game, it's going to come out close. So I mean, it makes the game like more challenging that way, and you have to use more skills in combat. Now that kind of makes it fun, but one of the things you have to think about, and I'm not so sure everyone testing this has this in mind, like, because right now we're hung up on the differences, and a lot of it's gonna seem interesting. It's like you're trying to figure out a new game. So everything you do is kind of interesting. And of course that's going to translate to fun. But the one thing you have to think about is this how you want to play the game every day? Because it's an MMO, it's a grind, it's Groundhog's Day, you're going to be replaying these a lot. Is this how I want Patrol Catastrophe to be at 116 every day? And right now, I'm not so sure about that. Like, I can understand instances being a little bit more challenging in the beginning. But, as I do them, I want them to be more convenient. And it is set up that way on the live server right now. You do notice, like, when new content comes out, there are lots of complaints about it. Then it's like once you get a few pieces of gear, it's just like, it just becomes so much smoother. Okay, now that part felt exactly the same at 116. Because if you're lower while you're fighting those drones, it'll be like long enough where they're going to summon more ads. Okay, so this portion of it is pretty consistent. Now in this last part, the final boss is going to be the most noticeable. Because on live, if you're 116, and you're pretty good with your AM, where you could get that big hit in there. Like sometimes you actually bypass the rounds, the phases of the final boss because you do too much damage. Sorcery will do it like almost all the time. So I don't think we're going to see that here. Which is actually a good thing, because you shouldn't be, like, if a boss has like phases and mechanics, you shouldn't really be able to bypass it. Let's see if we can get this feat though. Move quietly and hope. Okay. Oh no, she's gonna break. Yeah, the heartbeat kind of freezes up when the three Amazons on your side help out. Okay, I think she freed up. Going back to normal. Yep. Okay, this fight feels about right.
Thank you, but I have one last request.
Okay, so I don't think there needs to be any adjustment to this one. Maybe the warehouse felt a little bit harder because of the ice powers that I'm not familiar with. But this part seems to work out pretty well. Yeah, the next video will be the most interesting test because I'm going to step into O Under Siege at 116, and we know how hard that one is on the live server. Okay, that's it for this one, and thanks for watching.